Hi everybody and welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video we're going to be taking the tour of Fishing Lodge in Cap Cana. Now you may be thinking, well, we already did the tour of Fishing Lodge, and 2 times to be precise. Well, actually this is 7 months later from the last tour we did, and now there are so many new businesses open that I wanted to show to you guys, because this way you can see how quickly this place is evolving and all the new spots that opened up from the last time we actually recorded. So let's check out all the new places, so come with me and take a look. So the first location we're going to be visiting today in Fishing Lodge is a brand new restaurant that opened up called Casa Costa. This is the newest addition to the area. This opened about 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, 2 to 3 months ago. And it's located, as soon as you walk in the gate of Fishing Lodge, you turn right immediately, you go all the way to the end. That's where you'll find Casa Costa. Beautiful, spectacular food. I've been here many times in the past 2 months. It's really, really delicious and actually very well priced. So guys, let's head in and check out the interior of this beautiful restaurant. So guys, this is the menu of Casa Costa. So here you have the menu that is fully in English, by the way, which is not the most common scenery. So you got a lot of appetizers. Carpaccios are really, really good here. Salads are absolutely spectacular. And what is pretty much the best here would be also the tacos that I tried. Absolutely spectacular. And you have pretty much all the meat, pasta. Everything is really good. I haven't tried a single dish here that was not delicious. So besides the amazing food, what I really love about this restaurant is the service that they offer. This is possibly the best service I've seen in Cap Cana. It's very old style. They're pretty much on top of you all the time. They are always here for whatever you need. So besides exquisite food here, you will have for sure the best service in Cap Cana. I also wanted to mention that if any of you guys have ever been to Cancun, which I imagine a lot of you have, there's a very famous restaurant there called Lorencillo's. Actually, the owner of Lorencillo's in Cancun is the same owner of this restaurant here, Casa Costa. So this is why you'll have a lot of similarities. Again, delicious food, amazing, amazing tacos. Decor is similar pretty much to Lorencillo's. And of course, the service is outstanding here. And guys, that was it for Casa Costa. We're actually now going to go right next door to the bakery. So there's a new bakery, new panaderia that opened by the same owner right next to Casa Costa, and they have amazing bread, croissants, all baked goods. So let's go check that out. Guys, we're now standing in front of the bakery by Casa Costa, which actually opens every day at 8 a.m. Usually during work days. It closes at 7 p.m. and on weekends even longer, sometimes even closes at 10 p.m. of course, depending on the demand. But they always have fresh products every morning, so this is the go-to bakery, the only one in Fishing Lodge right now. And there's actually another one that's going to be opening soon, and I'll show you where later in the video. So let's go in and check what they have. So guys, we just saw the first 2 commercial spaces I was going to show in this video. So with the Casa Costa restaurant and bakery. And again, just reflecting a little bit on how quickly Cap Cana and Fishing Lodge is developing. Myself, I live here. I've been here for the past 5 years. And this last year has been the year where I've seen the most growth in the area overall. In this past year, we've had 4 or 5 new restaurants open up, a bakery, and what we'll see now also, so a yoga studio, another market. So there's so many new things coming in the area. And not just in Fishing Lodge, Cap Cana itself has another area. It's going to be fully commercial that I'm going to cover in one of my next videos. So overall, lots and lots of developments coming, not just residential, but also commercial. Continuing with our tour of Fishing Lodge, we're now located in front of a clinic called InSkin. Now, this is a fantastic place. It's actually located very close to my Coldwell Banker office. It's very much 30 seconds from it. They offer Botox, fillers, massage, so a lot of different options. But what they also offer, and that I've tried myself as well, is the IV therapy. So that's really good, for example, when you're very tired, exhausted, or you have any kind of an issue. IV therapy is great and is located right here in Fishing Lodge. Let's see what they have also. Guys, we're now inside the InSkin Clinic. We're actually going to have a small chat with Olga here. Hi Olga, how's it going?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Awesome. So she's going to tell us a bit more about what they actually have to offer here, besides, of course, the basic things I just mentioned a minute ago. So Olga, what do you guys have here in the clinic?
So we are in Skin, the aesthetic clinic, and here we offer the skincare treatment and the injectable procedures such as Botox, mesotherapy, plasma therapy, and fillers.
Perfect. Okay. And besides, of course, the skin treatments, they also offer IV therapies, right?
Yeah,
IV?
sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know that because I tried that.
Yes, we have the best doctors ever.
Awesome. And I mean, all the doctors here are truly doctors and they are from Russia, so they're highly, highly skilled. And as I mentioned, I tried one of their IV treatments. I think it was called Energy. It was really good and I did feel more energized after it. And it's convenient to have it right behind your office as well. But yeah, overall, I'm going to be showing you guys as well a leaflet here that contains some more information of the pricing and all the different procedures they offer, besides, of course, the skin treatment and the IV itself. So guys, as I was mentioning, this is the leaflet they have with all the treatments that they offer. The one I have currently with me is printed in Spanish, so if you do need it in English, you can just reach out to the clinic directly and they're going to send you the English version with all the respective prices. But this is the updated one, of course, with all the current prices in Spanish, of course, that they have here. So to comment just a little bit on the treatments they have, of course, the most common would be the facial fillers, of course, which is one of the most popular procedures now worldwide, so they have a wide range of those. Then we have mesotherapy. Of course, we have different Botox procedures pretty much everywhere in the eye and neck area. Besides that, they have biorevitalization. You can tell I don't do this much because I don't even know how to read it. But generally speaking, you have the IV therapies as well. This is really good. This I've tried. So you got IV pretty much starting at about 120 per IV. And you have different types, different vitamin mixtures they do. So you have the energy, anti-age, detox, after party even. So you got a lot of different options here. So again, all of this, you can get a lot more information and in English. If you just reach out to the clinic directly, they're gonna send this to you in English so you can choose the treatment you want. But as I was mentioning, they have a ton of different treatments here in Fishing Lodge that you can do. And guys, that was the InSkin Clinic in Fishing Lodge. Now, this may be a bit tricky for you to locate where it actually is. I mean, the entire Fishing Lodge is like a giant labyrinth. I hear this all the time from people. How you get here is you go into Fishing Lodge, you'll see the large casino right in front of you. So you don't go right, you turn left and then right to the back street of Fishing Lodge. So once you go there, you will see a little ramp going up to your right. You climb the ramp and there you have the InSkin Clinic. That's actually the same way to get to my office as well. So, which is actually right behind, right next to the InSkin Clinic. So again, casino, left, right, up the ramp, you find both my office and the InSkin Clinic right here. And guys, we're now located in this main strip of Fishing Lodge, which we showed multiple times in previous Fishing Lodge tours. This is pretty much the area you are most familiar with. When you visit Fishing Lodge, this is where you would go first to walk down to the main plaza area. Now, in this main area, we have also new businesses that opened up. One of them is located to my right here, which is called Eco Planeta Caribe. Eco Caribbean Planet would be the translation. So what they have here is actually golf carts for rent and for sale. So we now have multiple golf cart rental options and also sales options. You can buy it or rent it from multiple places here. And now we're going to head to an actual yoga studio that opened up here in Fishing Lodge about a month ago. This is one of my favorite spots now here in Fishing Lodge. Of course, the skin clinic, yoga studio, everything that we women can enjoy the most. So let's go check it out. So guys, we're now inside the yoga studio, which is actually called Altai Yoga and Spa. I'm here with Jelena, which is the owner and CEO of this fine establishment of yoga, so she can tell us a bit more about what they have here. Jelena, hi, how's it going?
Hello, namaste, welcome to our spot.
Thank you.
To Altai Yoga and Spa. Yes, we are very happy to have you here in our spot where you can reconnect to your body, reconnect to your inner balance and the mindset. So let me actually introduce you to all our services that we provide here. Let me invite you to our heart of our yoga center where we give the classes. It's different classes that we provide. It's Hatha Yoga, Yoga Funcional, Kundalini Yoga meditations, and cardio yoga as well.
Cardio yoga? No, I'm not going to that one. For sure.
And it's very important to mention that we have everything included here for our yogis, so they don't have to worry about their yoga mats, about all the equipments for yoga. It's already set up here.
Okay, so you have some weights, you got towels.
Yeah, we got towels, we got ropes, we have even sleeping masks for the meditations. Yes.
What about these balls? What are the balls for?
Tennis balls is for yoga funcional.
Really?
Yeah, to work with your feet. The fit functionality, fit mobility.
I never thought you use tennis balls in yoga, but that's awesome. Good to know.
It's powerful thing in yoga.
Really?
So yeah, you can. We start here since 9 a.m. and we finish like at 7 p.m.
Every day or?
Every day. However, we ask people to make a sita, like to have the reservation before. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And besides yoga, since it's the center of reconnection to your body, I decided to add massage as well, so where you can get your different types of massage. So let me show you the place for the massage.
Hence the name in the logo, right? So Altai Yoga and Spa, because you have the massage option.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Awesome.
So starting from your face, finishing with your feet, you can get relaxation massage, Madera Therapia massage, which is working with wood, and it's like a sculpturing your body, and deep tissue massage, where you can relax your muscles completely. So this is actually the space. Please welcome. Nice. Let me put some light on. Here is the space. We have our massagist. It's not gonna be me who is doing the massage.
You teach yoga though.
I teach yoga, but I can do face massage, face lifting.
Okay.
Yoga face.
Facial yoga, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here you can relax. After this, we provide you with the cup of tea. Since it's spa, you can always sit down here, take your time, not to be rushed right away. Normally people want to run and I'm like, no, stop, take your time, have some tea.
Yeah, that's a nice feature actually, because I did have a massage here recently. As soon as I finished, I gotta get to work. She's like, no, take your time, get a cup of tea, Yeah, because people are, I mean, you know how it is, we run everywhere pretty much.
Claro, that's why I have this space for you guys, so where you can come here not only to do exercises, but also just pass by to relax, to distract, because it's a very quiet space where you can read or do your things. I'm always here for you. You are mostly more than welcome.
Thank you very much for the tour. And yes, this is a great space to kind of try to disconnect a little bit in this crazy world.
Yeah, by the way, we have the different promotions, and for now we have a promotion. This is the coupon which you can take either for yourself or to give it as a gift. It's 2 massages, relajante, so relaxing massages, and 1 yoga class. It's only for 9,500 pesos.
That would be approximately how much in dollars? $180, $170?
No, I think less.
A few moments later.
It's less. Yes. Jesus, 158.
Yes, I remember it was less. And also we have these certificates, gift cards, where you can put the name, from who, and also any amount or any of services that you already prepaid and give it.
That I love. That's great. So when you run out of ideas, if you don't want to give flowers forever, this is a great alternative.
If you want to give an experience. So
No, it's beautiful. Definitely.
Thank you so
much. Great job. I love the space overall. It's very beautiful.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you, Jelena. Great seeing you. And guys, that was it for Altai Yoga and Spa. Again, if you have Any additional questions, you want to get the information, I'll leave the contact info in the description so you can reach out directly to Jana, to the yoga studio, and you can get your appointment either for the massage or the yoga class itself. And guys, so walking down the main strip where we just saw the two new spas that opened up, we're now located in the main plaza of Fishing Lodge. So in our past videos, I have showcased quite a few restaurants here. So now we showed a couple more in this video. So just to see how much the gastronomical scene is expanding in Cap Cana, we have pretty much everything you can imagine, from sushi, tacos, pizza, Italian, Lebanese even. So we have everything you can imagine right here in Fishing Lodge. And of course, in other areas of Cap Cana, we have new restaurants opening up as well. In this main plaza of Fishing Lodge, I'm going to be showing two new restaurants today. One of them is called The Scene, again located right in the middle of the plaza. Here they have a lot of different options. So they also have breakfast. I think they have all-day breakfast, if I'm not mistaken, lunch and dinner option as well. And what I like as well, that they have this popcorn machine. So every time you sit for dinner, they also bring you some popcorn, which is pretty interesting and delicious as well. So let's check out the menu that they have over here, just so you guys can see the prices and exactly what they offer. So the menu of The Scene pretty much starts with the all-day breakfast or brunch, and I've tried these because they're also on the food delivery app, Foodalies. So you can get pretty much anything from here. So you get all-day breakfast. You can get it at any hour of the day. You got huevos rancheros, so the Mexican specialty, chilaquiles, so a lot of the Mexican touch as well. And the Dominican breakfast, of course, that we cannot skip. I've got a lot of different beverages over here. And then we start with the appetizers. So you got the movie star ceviche. So again, a lot of appetizers. We got soups, salads. And then we have the entrees. So there, of course, we have steak, ribs, chicken. So again, as I mentioned, there's a bit of everything in this menu, starting from, steak, burgers, seafood, and pasta, which of course cannot be skipped in any restaurant here. So again, very, very, very large menu, a lot of options that you can choose from. I also wanted to mention something important here, that Casa Remedio, which is a place that it's a speakeasy bar that used to be here in Fishing Lodge, actually now moved to the interior of The Scene. So Casa Remedio we're going to show in a moment, and they have amazing, amazing cocktails right here in The Scene. The Scene is also intended to be more of a sports bar/restaurant outside. For example, whenever there's an event, a sports event or UFC fight, for example, they would put that on these screens outside, and you could come here, have dinner, or just drinks and some snacks, some bar bites, and watch the fight or the event that's going on at that moment. And guys, another thing I wanted to address that I actually get asked pretty often is, why do all the restaurants that we record seem empty, like there's no people? Well, let me tell you, if there were people, I wouldn't be able to record. So that's something about these gated communities such as Cap Cana, Punta Cana Resort. When there's customers, when there's a lot of people in one place, we're not usually allowed to record because, of course, we're kind of disturbing their privacy, right? So the establishments do not like us to record at that moment. This is why I always try to come at times where they either just open and there's nobody, so I can actually, record pretty much all the details, menu, etc., because people do not like to be in videos, unfortunately. So this is the answer to that question that I always get. Heading on to another amazing restaurant in Fishing Lodge, also a relatively new addition to the area, called Drago Grill or Drago Grill with an English pronunciation. I love this restaurant. It's an Argentinian steakhouse. It is absolutely spectacular. And what is, in my opinion, the most interesting thing about this place is they have live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 4 days a week in Fishing Lodge, which is not the most common thing. As who knows what I'm talking about. Let's go check this place out. So as I was mentioning, I love coming here. I'm here pretty often. So if you come here, there's a high chance you're gonna see me as well in Drago Grill. Some of my favorite recommendations here are definitely the Greek salad. It is the best Greek salad I've had in the entire Cap Cana because everything is so fresh. The feta, the tomatoes, spectacular. And besides that, of course, the meat. So churrasco is my favorite here, but you also have the ribeye, which is amazing but massive. So it's a very, very big piece of meat. Of course, for me, but for others, it's probably a good size. So come and let's check out the menu and see what they have here besides what I just mentioned. Starting the menu with their cocktail options. So you got a lot of nice cocktail options here. When I also notice here they have Mama Juana shots. So if you've never had Mama Juana, you gotta try that because it's a very, very typical Dominican shot that everybody tries when they visit the DR. So Mama Juana for sure. Then when it comes to food, from here I've tried pretty much the vast majority of it. I love the morcilla. I love the marriage, so which is the morcilla sausage and chorizo as well. Blood sausage and morcilla. That's what it is. So then roasted pepper, absolutely spectacular as well. And the Greek salad, which I mentioned. Typically I get the big one and then we share on the table along with, other main dishes we get. So besides that, of course, churrasco, as I mentioned, great. Ribeye, 16 ounces, a bit large for me, but really, really good. And everything else over here, you got some signature cuts. You got fish as well, and all the sides as well that you can get here. There's also some pasta options and of course the kids menu. But the main thing here, of course, would be the meat, as that is absolutely amazing. And you got some cervezas, beer, and of course, non-alcoholic drinks as well. So besides the very large outdoor area that this restaurant has, we also have a very large indoor as well. So for example, if you have a large group of 20 even 15 people, they can definitely fit you all because they also bring these tables together and make space for all of you. So come with me this way so you can take a look at the back of the restaurant as well in this area. They have a lot of seating areas here as well, and right here you can actually watch them do their magic and prepare that delicious food for you, which is a very nice addition to this Argentinian steakhouse. And as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, we always come to record the restaurant when there's no people inside or outside, just so we don't, kind of disturb anybody's privacy. And this way you can actually appreciate these spaces and see what there is inside and outside as well. So if you come this way, we can appreciate the beautiful wine cellar they have on the inside as well. So all of this are the amazing wine selection choices that you guys can have while dining at Drago Grill. Now that I saw this image right here, I also wanted to mention, do not be surprised if you come here and there's actually dancers, because what often happens here is that they bring tango professional dancers and there's like a show pretty much, and they go all around all the tables. So it's really nice. Again, a great place to dine. If you want that atmosphere, if you want to have the music, the dancer, this is the place to be in Fishing Lodge Cap Cana. Guys, that was the Drago Grill, the beautiful new spot on the water in Fishing Lodge. I also wanted to mention that when you make a reservation here and you come, you have to park in front of the casino area at the very entrance of Fishing Lodge. But of course you let them know and they come pick you up in this Drago Grill golf cart, which I love. This is my favorite golf cart in all Cap Cana because it has so many speakers that actually have LED lights around, so they change color with the music. This at night looks fantastic. So this is a really cool experience as well. They pick you up in this and they take you straight to the restaurant. Guys, if you remember in my last Fishing Lodge video 7 months ago, we were standing right here and I was saying that there was going to be a Granier Bakery opening up in Fishing Lodge, and now, well, it is finally about to open. So that's going to be the second bakery we have now in Fishing Lodge, and this is a very famous chain of bakeries in general in Dominican Republic, in Santo Domingo, everywhere. So that's going to be another amazing addition of great croissants, bread and everything, all baked goods in Fishing Lodge as well. And also in the last video of Fishing Lodge we did, I think I mentioned that there was going to be a boutique hotel opening here in Fishing Lodge. Well, it's already open, so you can book your stay right here in the middle of Fishing Lodge. The hotel is called Casa Don Luis. And you can book your stay here. So they have, I believe, 9 units in total, if I'm not mistaken, and they're actually pretty well priced as well. So if you want a boutique hotel, you don't want to pay for the all-inclusives or the beachfront ones, of course, which can go in the thousands per night, this is a really, really good option for you. And again, it's waterfront, marina front, not the units themselves, but the hotel is in Fishing Lodge, which is waterfront, right? So that is a great option. And from here, of course, they can take you to the beaches and everything else in Cap Cana. Still being in this main area of Fishing Lodge, we're actually now right behind the gym in Sports Illustrated and the Timeout Spa, which we also recorded in the previous video. We're now right next to that establishment. We have a new mini market in Fishing Lodge. Now I know most of you are gonna love this one, as of course you can buy a lot of supplies here without having to go all the way to Las Canas to the mini market. So let's check out what this mini market called La Marina has inside. So guys, this is the interior of La Marina. So here you can see all the products that they have available right here in Fishing Lodge. So again, it's a great option to have something locally inside, so you don't have to really drive outside. Even though it's a 3-minute drive, still, you know, it's convenient to have something handy. So they got a lot of different products you can see here. And of course, you can get some basic necessities such as shampoo, toiletries, and of course, alcoholic drinks. So we're gonna do a little bit of a tour for you right now. So just so you have an idea of general pricing here, for example, a small bottle of water, we're looking at about 68 cents US. I'm converting everything for you in real time. Then, for example, a bottle of Brugal Extra Viejo, the typical Dominican rum, we're looking at $20 right here. Then moving on to this side, we have a small bottle of Coca-Cola. A Coke would be $1. Right, so the prices are pretty good. You know, it's not definitely nothing exaggerated. And a bottle of Dominican Presidente beer, very important as well, would be, let me convert this, $3.8 US. In this toiletry section, I could potentially mention, for example, the mosquito repellent. It is important to have here always. It is, oh no, wait, I switched to US dollars. So this would be $12 for mosquito repellent off. Then, for example, for one single roll of toilet paper, we're looking at 50 cents. Then, for example, toothpaste, we're looking at, about $3 per toothpaste. And just to give you another idea, for example, soy oil, a liter of that would be $5 approximately. Avocado oil a bit more, of course. Avocado oil would be about $20. So yeah, there's a lot of options here in different ranges, but again, very convenient because you're located right here. You don't have to drive or go anywhere. Guys, we have reached the end of today's Fishing Lodge tour part 3. Actually, I wanted to show you a couple of more spaces that opened up, but unfortunately we started the video with sun, we're ending it with rain. We can no longer walk. This is the life in the Caribbean. 1 minute it's raining, the other is not, but yeah, this is what essentially happened. But I wanted to show you guys, there's actually a car shop that you can see behind me, and there's also a golf store called Golf Style. They have really, really nice clothing items that you can get over there for golf and in general for just lounging purposes. Again, thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure doing this video for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you want to see some other areas or other establishments so I can record that as well and, you know, give you more insight on that too. As always, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next videos as well. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.